Swadee ka, thank you for joining us on Newsline. We are broadcasting live on NBT, Radio Thailand, FM 88, and on NBT World. It's Friday, May the 29th of 2015, and you're with me, Tra Thirakalsan. And in our segment of Thailand Moves Forward today, in our first story, the Prime Minister has insisted that he is not planning to change the lineup of his economic cabinet. Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha affirmed that there will not be any changes in his economic cabinet lineup anytime soon. General Prayut's affirmation followed reports that incumbent Bank of Thailand Governor Praisan Trairatwarakul has been approached and asked to take up the position of the Deputy Prime Minister in charge of economics, which is currently being held by Mom Ratchawong Priyathorn Tewakul. The Prime Minister stated that Mom Ratchawong Priyathorn is still doing a good job, although his approaches to solving some problems appear to be taking more time to complete. Reporters have also asked Mr. Praisan about such reports, and he turned down these claims, asserting that no one has approached him yet. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister said that Thailand is now in stage 2 of the reform roadmap, which focuses on the drafting of a new constitution and the planning of the future of the country that will call for a sustainable development of many areas from agriculture to economics and energy. Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha has rescheduled his Returning Happiness to the People program to 5 p.m. today instead of its regular 8:30 p.m. broadcasting time. Major General Sansern Kaew-Kamnert, the deputy spokesperson to the Prime Minister's office, said the decision to shift the weekly program 3 hours earlier was to allow football fans in Thailand to watch the live broadcast of the SEA Games first football match at 7:30 p.m. The deputy spokesperson is asking the media to inform the public about the new timetable today. Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha has stressed cooperation between Asian Pacific nations in creating social equality and driving economic growth in the region. General Prayut spoke at the 71st session of the Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific. He said that millions of people live below the poverty line without clean water and in poor living conditions. He called on every country to join the effort to solve these issues. Thailand strives towards making the economy grow sustainably within 5 years. Thailand is also trying to strengthen the economy, social values, and environmental conservation. General Prayut's administration also advocates equal access to public resources for all citizens and developing effective water management. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs Thanasak Patimaprakon backed an establishment of suitable atmosphere in each ESCAP member state where its people can live with safety and in dignity. He made the call in his capacity as Thai representative to the 71st session of the Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific, or ESCAP, held in Bangkok. In his address, General Thanasak said ESCAP members were facing various forms of challenges such as natural disasters, economic inequality, and illegal migration. In order to handle the challenges, all of them should establish the atmosphere he had mentioned. For Thailand, he said, sustainable development is promoted through the use of sufficiency economy philosophy. The concept aims to improve the quality of life while facilitating environmental conservation at the same time. He continued to say that Thailand was putting great efforts to build a low-carbon society by raising environmental-friendly awareness amongst Thai people and encouraging them to preserve green areas. More investment in effective water management and waste disposal systems were also part of the efforts. The ambassador of the Republic of Korea to Thailand has paid a courtesy call on Deputy Prime Minister and Defense Minister General Prawit Wongsuwan with a view to discuss bilateral cooperation. General Prawit gave a warm welcome to His Excellency Mr. John J. Man, South Korean ambassador to Thailand, upon the latter's arrival at the Ministry of Defense in Bangkok. During their discussion, the ambassador lauded Thailand for maintaining its long-standing friendship and alliance with South Korea, citing the kingdom as one of the first countries to have sent troops to help fight the Korean War. He also expressed his wish to see both sides step up their military cooperation in accordance with the agreement made in 2012. In addition, the ambassador recognized Thailand as the center of the region, saying South Korea has established cooperation with the country in many areas, from trade and investment to culture and tourism. He then thanked Thailand for always taking good care of Korean visitors. In return, General Prawit confirmed Thailand's willingness to strengthen its military ties with South Korea in all aspects, as suggested by the ambassador. He was also keen on borrowing South Korea's expertise in defense technology for mutual benefits. The Thai Deputy Prime Minister then cited Korean tourists as the third largest group of visitors to the kingdom and affirmed that their safety is the top priority. He also thanked South Korea for understanding the political situation in Thailand and for being supportive of the reconciliation process. The National Legislative Assembly has proposed various points of changes to the draft charter to the Constitution Drafting Committee. NLA's Vice President Surachai Liangbunlerchai, who is also the chairman of the special committee in charge of collecting opinions and suggestions related to the charter drafting, on Thursday proposed 24 points that the legislator believed should be changed. Secretary General of the Special Committee, Somchai Sawangkan, said that all the proposed points cover quite a broad area of concerns, which are also of public interest, such as the replacement of the terms citizens with individuals to make the charter appear less idealistic, and a more clarified condition in which the appointment of a prime minister who is not an MP is allowed. He added that the NLA has resolved to suggest that a ban on any amendment of the new constitution during the first 5 years since its adoption, and that all senators whose terms had not ended on May 24th of last year but had to leave office by the order of the NCPO to be eligible to run for the next Senate election. The Constitution Drafting Committee, or CDC, revealed it has received numerous amendment proposals for the second draft of Thailand's new constitution. CDC spokesperson Kamnoon Sittisaman said that apart from the 9 major amendment proposals submitted by the National Reform Council and the Cabinet, the CDC must also consider the input from political parties and the public. Mr. Kamnoon revealed that within the amendment proposals, there are numerous points of concern. He cited that the joint proposal by the NRC Committee on Political Reform and Law and Reform, which includes up to 334 points of concern. He also revealed that the sections in the draft constitution that had received the most feedback are Section 121, pertaining to the composition of the new Senate, and Section 279 pertaining to the mobilization reform agendas. Between June 2nd until the 7th, the CDC will hold a hearing session welcoming members of the NRC and the Cabinet to present their arguments for the amendment proposals they have submitted. On June 2nd, the CDC will invite NRC members to present their amendment cases. Social Development and Human Security Minister Adun Sangsingkyaw visited the northern province of Chiang Rai to observe self-reliance programs for Hill Tribe people. Police General Adun met with the village chief and community leaders of Ban San Suk in Mueang District of Chiang Rai Province to discuss the progress of self-reliance programs. The minister also gave assistance funds worth 60,000 baht to local vocational networks and offered scholarships to 30 school children there. Police General Adun then visited the local Sufficiency Economy Learning Center, where he presided over the opening of the service point. Located at the village's scenic spot, the service point is equipped with facilities for tourists, including shops and a handicrafts center. The minister also expects that his visit to the village will boost the morale of officials who have dedicated themselves to their duties. The Ministry of Agriculture and Cooperatives has been pushing forward its effort to double the population of buffaloes in Thailand within the next 5 years amidst fear of buffalo extinction from the Thai agricultural sector. Minister Pitipong Phungbun Ayuthaya revealed the Buffalo Conservation and Development Project is part of the government's effort to adjust the structure of livestock production during 2015 to 2019. It comes in the wake of rapidly falling number of buffalo population in the country. The project is expected to accelerate a 10% rise in reproductive age parent breeding stock from 25,000 to 45,250 in number with more high-quality buffaloes. This will also increase income for 5,000 breeders by 100,000 baht per person per year. What the ministry plans to do is to speed up buffalo production at commercial scale through the development of reproductive methods. Meanwhile, the ministry will support 500 buffalo groups of buffalo breeder networks to strengthen their capacity and grow animal food plants in 5,000 rye plots of land. According to Mr. Pitipong, buffalo population has continuously decreased by 5.6% annually since 2004. From 1.4 million to 840,000 in number during the past decade, and it is expected to decrease to 600,000 in the next 5 years. This happens because nearly all rice farmers replace buffalo labor with push carts and tractors as they lack land for growing food plants for the animals during the planting season. Besides, more buffaloes were sent to slaughterhouses while young female ones were exported to Vietnam and China as meat. Exports of live buffaloes brought nearly 1,000 million in foreign exchange last year. The Department of Religious Affairs has invited Buddhists in Thailand to perform good deeds and wear white clothes on their visit to nearby temples on the occasion of Visakha Bucha 2015. The invitation is part of the Buddhism Promotion Week Festival, which aims to make young Buddhists understand the 5 precepts of Lord Buddha and cherish them in everyday lives. The Buddhism Promotion Week will be held nationwide with the cooperation of the Religious Affairs Department and Buddhist networks from May 29th to June 9th of 2015. A great number of leaflets written in Thai, English, and Chinese have been published to invite both Thai and foreign Buddhists to the event. Professor Dr. Buntan Dok Thai Song, the advisor to the rector of the university MCU, elaborates on the importance of this event.
Today is a very important day, that the day of United Nations of Visa Day, celebration, incorporate with celebration of Princess Chulalongkorn's 60th birthday, and in fact the government to Chulalongkorn universities were sponsor of this one, and the mainly United Nations was given the authority to Chulalongkorn University to be the headquarters of what they call the International Visakha Day. And then today there are many countries of Buddhism, about 100 or 90 to 100 countries come to have a meeting in Chulalongkorn University for on 27, 28, 29, and on the 30 they ship to the United Nations Convention Hall to have agreement on the discussion on the Buddhism and religions of the peace to the world.
In Bangkok, the event will take place at Sanam Luang in front of the Grand Palace. It encompasses various activities such as moral education for youths, mass chanting competition, exhibition, ethical communities, meditation, almsgiving, Buddhist sermons, and a candlelight procession. Meanwhile, the Department of Religious Affairs has cooperated with its provincial branches and provincial ex-latial officials, especially in provinces that border neighboring countries, to hold joint events during the week-long celebration. Heads of households have been encouraged to decorate their homes with the national flag alongside with the Buddhist flag. And that's the end of today's edition of Thailand Moves Forward. Before we take a quick break, let's take a look at the exchange rates and commodity prices.
Maintain a strong nation, Thailand is promoting 12 core values for the good of the people. The eighth core value, maintaining discipline and respectfulness of the law and the elderly.
Physical connectivity, institutional connectivity, and people-to-people connectivity. The power to turn this region into a strong community. Witness the interconnectivity between the 10 Southeast Asian countries in ASEAN Connect via these channels.
How could you do that to me? Stop it! Huh? Don't you get it? I don't need you anymore. Enough! We're through. There's someone else in my life.
Say no to the past. Bring your own bag. Say no to plastic.
This is Thailand at large.
The show which is about to take you to the new experiences with the exciting stories.
With charming fascination. With a touch of Thainess.
Let's join us on NBT World.
Explore with us and you'll know and love Thailand even more than before.
Welcome back. You're watching Newsline and taking a look now at our ASEAN and Beyond segment. 5 gateway provinces have been upgraded as special economic zones approved by the government. These areas are now undergoing full development. Kun Suchani Rungmunpan reports from the Sadao border in Songkhla province.
After the government approved the initial establishment of Special Economic Zones, or the SEZ, ahead of the upcoming ASEAN Economic Community, 5 areas bordering other ASEAN countries have undertaken full-scale development as pilot SEZs. The pilot programs are meant to stimulate the economy through international trade and investment, as well as to promote Thailand as an ASEAN hub. Among the 5 border areas, the Thai-Malaysia Sadao boundary post, located in Sadao subdistrict of Songkhla province in southern Thailand, is the most important in terms of total trade value and tourism. Sadao marks the terminus of Thailand's Route 4 highway, which runs through Hat Yai all the way to Bangkok, and it is also linked to Malaysia North-South Expressway.
เราก็มีโครงการพัฒนาโครงสร้างพื้นฐานหลักอยู่2โครงการด้วยกันโครงการแรกก็จะเป็นโครงการขยายด่านพรมแดนสะเดาเดิมที่เห็นอยู่เนี่ยครับแล้วก็มีการเพิ่มช่องทางการให้บริการในเรื่องของประทับดวงตาเข้าเมืองเนี่ยเพิ่มมากขึ้นอีก1 เท่าตัว
Tourists bring significant income to Sadao area. Visitors mainly from Malaysia and Singapore cross the border in search of shopping and entertainment experiences. For bigger city life, tourists travel to Hat Yai, the busiest trade and tourism city of the south, located just 60 kilometers away. However, there remain concerns whether Sadao is fully prepared to transform itself from small town to national economic pilot project.
If it is normal season, everything is okay, it flows smoothly, but it takes a little bit of time. But when it comes to a festive season, then there is a lot of problem because everybody queuing up because to chop a passport, it takes a lot of time, and because of the scanning and all this, so it's very congested.
คือได้ทราบข่าวนะคะแต่ว่าไม่เห็นผลในรูปธรรมเลยคือเห็นแต่หน่วยงานราชการมากระชาสัมพันธ์ว่าจะมีเรื่องนี้เรื่องนั้นบ้างอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะอยากให้เขาขยายด่านให้ใหญ่ขึ้นค่ะก็จะได้มีเหมือนนำเข้าส่งออกดีขึ้นแล้วก็มีลูกค้าคนมาเลเซียเข้ามาท่องเที่ยวมากขึ้น
So food development is now being implemented. A clear plan direction of the project is essential to obviate difficulties that might come with the anticipated jump start to the economy when the AEC begins. Sushani Rumanpon reporting.
And that's it for today's edition of Newsline. For any comments or suggestions, please feel free to email them to us at newsline.mbt@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Facebook. Just simply type in NNT or check out our website at thainews.prd.go.th/newseng. We're going to say goodbye with footage of a Brazilian man making his boyhood dreams a reality by completing gutting his home and turning it into a skate park. Let's check that out. I'm Tra Tirakwasan. Have a wonderful day. Sawasdee ka.